So let's get it started with some pickups.
All right, we'll start here with Alexis Lafreniere for a shallow pickup. Now, I know Johnny Lazarus has been all like, "Oh yeah, I predicted he's going to get do so well." Blah blah blah. I did it first in an article this year, just to be fully clear there. But your thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, I think I did it first because I think I said in the summer that his advanced
Sure, you
metrics
did.
were suggesting the breakout was coming. But yes, Alexis Lafreniere available in 55% of leagues. And now we're 2/3 into the season, if not three quarters, almost three quarters. And he's still entrenched in that top six with the Rangers. And it's nice to see it wasn't just an early surge and a cool off. He's surging again, 6 goals, 9 points in his last 11 games. The hits are down, which is too bad because I really liked that he added that to his profile last year. But the shots are way up. So maybe just has the puck more. So he's not dishing out as many hits. He's shooting the puck more, which is great. And he's already blown through his career high single season in shots, and he still has 20 games to go. So that's pretty impressive. It just feels like he's here to stay as a viable fantasy contributor. I don't know if he's ever going to make good on the promise that made him the number 1 overall pick, but I think we're seeing him sort of inch toward being like a 25 goal, 55 point guy for the foreseeable future. So he's usable.
Kind of almost like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Now Hopkins obviously had a huge season last year. It took him a while. It didn't
Yeah,
look like a first overall pick, but he figured it out.
that's right. That's right.
Speaking of some guy with Edmonton ties, how about Jordan Eberle as the medium pickup?
Yeah, so Jordan Eberle is available in 73% of leagues right now. And we're recording this podcast on February 27th. So we're 10 days out from the trade deadline. We know Jordan Eberle, he's a pending UFA with the Seattle Kraken. He's been mentioned in a lot of trade rumors. So we're looking at the possibility, as my voice just cracked there, of Eberle being traded and getting a plum spot on a contender. The Oilers are one team that's actually been linked to him. So imagine Jordan Eberle joining the Oilers, playing on the right wing with McDavid. You never know. It could happen. The good news is, even if you don't want to speculate on trade, which is sometimes risky to do, just with Seattle, he's got 9 goals and 16 points in his last 16 games, playing on the first line, and he's just kind of humming along. So just as is, he's someone who should be owned in more leagues.
Okay. I like that. Now, this next spot was supposed to be for Anton Forsberg, and then he played like the worst game of his career. Got pulled. It worked out really well for me because the guy I was playing against picked up Forsberg. But you switched it up to Logan Stankoven, who I'm not convinced is going to stay up with the team for now. But what are your thoughts?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Anton Forsberg was going to be the deep league pickup because he'd come off his injury, was 4-0 with a 917 save percentage, and then I texted Steven last night and I was like, "Oh my god, I cursed Anton Forsberg. He gave up like somehow 6 goals on one shot. Like it was the worst, maybe the worst performance of the entire year." So I apologize, Anton, for cursing you. Logan Stankoven available in 95% of leagues. Like you said, Steven, it's not a guarantee he stays up, but that's why he's a deep league pickup. There's someone with upside here that you want to speculate on. We talked about him last week, dominating in the AHL, on pace for one of the best seasons ever relative to age in that league. And starting on line 3 with Wyatt Johnson, Jamie Benn, that's a really potent unit. Second game with the team, he had a goal and an assist, 5 hits. That's very notable. Power play point, playing on the second unit, playing the point on the second unit. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from Logan Stankoven. Just a firecracker of a little guy, 5'8" compared to a pit bull by scouts before on a story we did for Daily Faceoff. I'm just a big fan. And sometimes you just got to bet on talent, especially when it's the bottom of your roster. Take a swing. Maybe you catch lightning in a bottle and you get a difference maker in a deep league.
See, usually I'm not one for calling up a prospect and keeping them up when they have a chance at also chasing a Calder Cup trophy because, that championship experience could mean so much.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Stars and Detroit or the Dallas Stars are both pretty good teams in both their leagues. So either way, I think he's got a better shot of winning the cup, I think, in the NHL. But that's kind of a good situation to be in for sure. The WTF pickup, I'm shocked that Matt Zuccarello is this available, but what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, he's available in 22% of leagues, and it feels like people are asleep at the switch here, which is why he's the perfect WTF pickup. He is playing with the hottest player in the NHL at the moment, which is Kirill Kaprizov, first start of the week. He's the top-ranked fantasy player in the last week. Obviously, Minnesota had that 10-goal game, which buoyed it a little bit, but guess who benefits every time Kaprizov's on a heater? It's his buddy, Zuccarello, who has 20 points in his last 16 games. And of those 20 points, 13 on the power play. He's really cooking. So if your league counts power play points, that's an extra little boost to the value of Zuccarello, who should be owned in every league right now. 100% of leagues, should not be available anywhere.